I completely stopped doing link building, and it's been almost 3 years since I did that. Funny thing is, my traffic has only grown during this time period. And if you ask me, I think I'm never going to build links again. Do you want to learn why? Hey everyone, I'm Neil Patel, and today I'm going to break down why I stopped doing link building and why you should potentially too. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. The main reason why I stopped doing link building is that I no longer need to. My website gets backlinks every day, and I don't even have to lift a finger. Literally, I don't. It hasn't always been that way though. For approximately the first 2 or 3 years when I first started the website, I was hitting the pavement hard. Every time I wrote a blog post and I linked out to someone, I would let them know, being like, hey, linked out, please share it on the social web. And I was hoping that one of those people who found the article on the social web would then come back and link to it. I would hit out every single person who linked out to competitor articles, beg them for links. So you're probably wondering, Neil, you used to do this. What's changed? Is it Google's algorithm? Well, it isn't Google's algorithm. Here are the main reasons why I stopped link building. The first reason is I've built a brand. See, once you build a brand and people know who you are, you don't have to beg for links. Eventually, you'll start naturally gaining more and more links. And I'm a big believer in the omni-channel approach. In marketing, when someone sees and interacts with your brand 7 times, they're much more likely to bond, convert, build that rapport with you, build that rapport with your company, and they're much more open to linking to you. So with brand building, you want to go out there and be on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, all the social channels, as well as SEO, content marketing, email marketing, push notifications, chat bots like the ManyChats or Mobile Monkeys, text messaging. By having all these channels, it's going to get your brand out there, which then makes it easier for you to gain links in the long run. And when you're building up your brand, whether it's a corporate or personal brand, the first few years, you won't really see the results you're looking for, but if you keep pushing hard for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, in the long run, it will work out. The second reason I don't build links is I have valuable content that people want to link back to because it helps them grow their traffic, right? Now, your content doesn't have to help people grow their traffic, but it has to help them in whatever way. If you have a home decor website and it helps people save on decorations and products and figures out how to make their home look like $1 billion house when they're on a shoestring budget, people link to it because that's amazing and that's awesome. If you provide a lot of value, and when you're providing value, it's not just 1 or 2 content pieces, but you build up, hundreds and hundreds of articles, if not thousands over time, and then you do it in a way where it's evergreen, in which the content keeps providing value even 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. That doesn't mean you won't ever have to update the content, but because that content is always valuable, people will continually get value from it. And over the years, that gives you more and more time and more opportunities to build more organic links. The third reason I stopped is I built an invaluable free tool in my mind, Ubersuggest. Ubersuggest gets more than 25,000 backlinks from over 3,400 referring domain names. That's a lot. In essence, it's become a household name in the SEO community because I offer what people charge for free. You can either pay $1,200 a year or $100 a month or save the money. Now, with your website, you can build up tools as well, and that's very helpful. You may not have the budget that I have, and that's okay. If you're a big company, your budget's probably 100 times bigger than mine, and that's amazing as well. But for you small mom and pop business owners, what I want you to do is go to CodeCanyon. For $10 or $20, you can get a tool in almost any industry, pop it on your website. It's really easy, and over time, you'll notice that the links will kick in. The fourth reason, I've done studies and research that people want to reference. Last year alone, I launched 2 industry studies. One of them, I gathered 183 companies who are all leveraging content marketing, and I produced 17 charts to show people like you where content marketing is heading. And the other one, it was about social media and this ability to generate traffic organically, right, without paying for social ads. I pulled 483 companies who are all leveraging Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. And I showed in that study what's happening to social traffic over time, at least from an organic perspective. Those 2 studies alone have generated me 97,000 backlinks from 119 referring domains. So now the real question is should you stop building links too? Well, it depends what stage you are. Now, let me first break down if you should stop building backlinks. You should stop if you have a lot of followers on social media that you can use to promote your content continually. Also, you're already ranking for a decent amount of keywords. Your brand is well known and people look up to you in your space, or your company brand is well known and they look up to your company. You're already getting some press, public speaking opportunities, interviews on podcasts, TV interviews, radio interviews, and even mentions on blogs. Your content tends to get backlinks naturally, and you have tools or quizzes or other resources that people love to keep linking back to. Now, you should keep building backlinks if your content is still getting little to no backlinks organically, you have started your website less than 2 years ago, your content doesn't get a lot of traffic if you don't promote it, you're not even ranking for a long tail, less competitive keywords that you're targeting, you haven't built any tools or valuable linkable assets in your website, and you want to speed things up and you aggressively want to build your authoritativeness in your niche, and you want to maximize the number of links you're getting in the shortest possible time frame, right? So if that's you, you should be building links. In essence, what you'll find is if you've been doing this for a few years, you probably need to build links to keep it short. And if you've been doing it for 5, 10 years, you already have an audience, you already have the social presence, you're already ranking a lot, you don't have to focus on link building. Like if you're Nike doesn't need to build one link, or Ford or BMW, like these big established companies don't need to build links, and it's obvious. But in your niche, you may be one of those brands as well. If you need help with your SEO and ranking, check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital. If you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, comment, subscribe to the channel, tell other people about it. And if you are confused and you have some questions and you're not sure if link building's for you or not, leave a comment below. I'll answer it and I'll help you out.